be a little loud. Let me adjust. Nice, relaxing background sound. Not invasive, crazy, in-your-face sound. Anyway, we're just taking the brush and smashing some color in. Oop. Good thing I've done that. Now I can readjust my easel. There we go. And we're just putting magic white across. Now we did that in dots. So we're just gonna go side to side. Right up and down the canvas. Side to side. Come up to the top. Scrub it into the fibers. Now, if you get too much on your canvas, boy, you're in a wet situation. I know it's wet on wet, but whoop, got a little leftover paint there. It's okay. Now I know if I scrub it white and clean, there's just enough magic white on that canvas where it's doling out any color. Okay. And up and down, kind of looking at the canvas, figuring out where it needs a little corners. Always get covered corners. Oop, here I go again. Sides, the top. I've done so many paintings. My easel has still got paint on it. Hey, thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for being here. So, let's start, shall we? Again, I'm only going to use right now 4 colors: cad yellow, Alizarin crimson, Prussian blue, and Vandyke brown. Okay. And by the way, I did clean this palette for viewers who have mentioned that. But again, it's just going to get messed up with paint. So I only scrape off what I don't need. All right, let's come in a little cad yellow. Not much. We're just tasting, you know, dirty brush right now. Really, it's got magic white on it. It's gonna fade this color. That's what we want. Okay. Somewhere around in here, off to the edge, is the sunset. So we're gonna keep that a nice white, little ball of white in the sky there. So somewhere around there. That's the sunset. You guys know it. I know it. Again, since the magic white's on, we can add a little bit more. Some flare. I'm just scrubbing color into the canvas right now. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing. Alizarin crimson, very, very strong color. We're only going to taste it. See that little bit right there. We're going to grab some leftover cad yellow and pull it over here. Now, because there's magic white in the brush and I'm pulling it more into the brush, it's giving like a pink hue. If we want a little more orangey, we go yellow. But right now, I want some pink. So we're going to just haze in a couple hairs, gently push in some of this color. You can even growl some in, move your brush, make things kind of floaty and wispy. There we go. Now, I do want a little more orange color, so again, just tasting. Okay. Coming into that cad yellow a little bit more, pulling down. We want an orangey. There we go. See how easy I transition colors from a pink to an orange? Alright, let's scrub some of that in between. Let's have some fun. Grab some orange up here. Just blend this nice and soft. It's going to be a very, very interesting sky. I like it. And by the way, thank you guys for the likes. 1,000 already. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for being here. If I missed any gifts, my apologies. Thank you for the new followers. Welcome in. Okay, we're gonna go a little hardier into the Alizarin Crimson again. As you guys see, I haven't cleaned my brush. I haven't really used a lot of paint. Our scrub, and just a bit of a darker red at the top of this orange. Okay. Scrub. Right here, there, yonder. Let's just play this game. We want to keep this as bright as possible, so we have to darken some of this. Just gentle touches. There we go. Alright, let's play the mean old game with Prussian blue. Thank you so much for the likes. Prussian blue is a very, very, very strong color, even stronger than Alizarin Crimson. So I just barely wanna, just a couple hairs right there. See that? We're gonna come into the edge over here and mix a little bit. We're going for kind of a purple tone. So again, just a dot. Doop. Okay. Blend that in. Gray purple tone. If you need a little more alizarin, add that. Maybe a touch more Prussian blue. Who knows? We're just gonna mix some color in here. Play with sky color. Look, already they're right there ready to go. But sorry, I went crazy in the blue, but we'll just go up here gently. Touch in. You can leave some of that white misty buffer if you want. Make it hazy. Like here, come down a little bit more. What I think is I've got a good background going. Blend some things out with a fan brush real quick, just for that little extra bit of oompa. Again, I haven't used any titanium white so far. It's like magic white. Gently blending in. Nice little sky. However, we'll come in. I took some of that blue. I need to do just a little touch on the fan brush here. Just a little touch. We've got magic white on here, and we're going to make some little canyons. Using this fan brush to really make it faint, distant, right on to the horizon. Fill it in, pull down. See that magic white's making that mist, that haze everyone enjoys. See? Okay. Some of this color. Rub it in with your fan brush. Alright, we're off to a good start. Very distant, far range, going back. Woo! Alright, this time, a couple more swipes of blue, touch of Alizarin Crimson, touch. I'm sure we got some here already in this pile, because so far we've really been only working with yellow, tiny bit of red, and a little Prussian blue. Now, I think what we need to do is come in here, this darker color, and make a range right there. Scrubbing that in with the fan brush. Layered misty haze also. Yeah, I like that. We're creating a nice double plane right now. That's good. That's good. That's good indeed. I think what we'll do is our next range, we'll just kind of buffer in between and do it this way. I think that would be a good idea. Okay. Let's quit talking about good ideas and make them happen. So I'm gonna get maybe a little more Prussian blue, a little more alizarin crimson. Oh, let's cut right here. Right. Look at that. Using that fan brush and right up against that white. Ooh. That right there is the sun. Pew, pew, pew. Yep, this is fun. Boy, I love using simple colors, simple tools to create something so fun. Yeah, I'm probably going to take a little bit of my time on this one tonight. Sometimes I'm known as a fast painter, but maybe on this guy, I don't know, I've been on a kick of Southwest paintings. I'm sure a lot of my followers here and on YouTube are maybe a bit tired of them. But man, I love to paint what I see. It's enjoyable for me to do that. Alright, we're just going to stain the canvas, clean this fan brush up, because we are going to put, this time, a couple tastes of Prussian blue, and then a scoop. Take a little corner scoop, I guess you guys can see that or not, but a brown. We're gonna mix blue, brown, and then alizarin crimson. Tiny bit alizarin crimson. It'll make kind of a purpley tone as we come faint blue, almost green, to blue, to another blue. We need, what do we need? Cuts here, but then comes up and comes right across. There we go. There is our next range, folks. Just rub this in. Act like we know what we're doing here. Okay, move that brush up again. A little bit of brown. Blue, alizarin crimson. So far, 4 colors only used. It's kind of fun to do. I like challenging myself, seeing what I can get out of it. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. But nice little faint. Not so faint. Less faint. We got great ranges going on. I can't wait to add some Vandyke brown, some rusty colors. I'm going to use up some of this yellow that I have, and we're going to make a very cool rusty color. I'm going to come in here and just finalize some touches. I think I put a little too much magic white on. Getting a little runny. That's okay. Helps make it faint, distant, far away. Clean, cool range right there. Now, we are going to load up a bit more Vandyke brown this time. As you can see, I grabbed a big old goober of it. Grab some Prussian blue and some alizarin crimson, mainly Vandyke brown. So far, I believe we've only used a 1-inch brush to put the magic white on and do the background sky. And so far, 1 fan brush. They're not a palette knife, but we will use one. Alright, let's come up here. There we go, look at that. brush. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the likes and any new follows and shares. I apologize if I missed any tips. If anyone has joined my team and I missed that, I will shout you out. Once I discover that, I'll give you a little thank you. But again, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to paint on. Got to occasionally take some time to say hello to those viewers at home. Alright, this time, a whole bunch of Vandyke, but we're not going to add blue. We're going to add a touch of alizarin crimson. More Vandyke, but not blue. Kind of dark enough. I got enough blue already in this brush. And we're just going to grab something here, throw it there. We're going to have a big one right here in front of that. Pulling color down. You know, earlier today I was on live with a few friends of mine, and I was telling people how sometimes I really don't feel like an artist. I more so feel like I'm a guy who just smears paint. Smear paint on a canvas and hope for the best result. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Look at that, we're getting a nice earthy tone coming in. Closer, closer, closer. We're getting finished. We're getting close to being finished. Alright. What I am going to do, because of the closer range, I am going to use a palette knife. We're going to make a closer range, but also I need to make, just some highlight touches here and there, and this ridge and that. So what I'm going to do, grab some alizarin crimson, like I said, some cad yellow, kind of mix it up, make a rusty color, and if you want, just a tiny bit of brown in there. Okay. In fact, we need a couple layers of this, a couple of tones, so we'll just work the knife this way. That way we create the tone whatever we want. Okay. Sun's here. This is misty, way back. This is our shadow. This range needs a little kiss here and there, but then nothing. This one needs a little kiss, and then nothing. This guy, yeah, we'll go here, and then we'll make it local. Well, let's start with highlights. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, we're going to go to some of our fainter blue, orange. A little bit. Right up there. It also helps kind of make things misty and hazy for the next round. Alright, I like where we're going here. Now let's come up to the next round and make this kind of a rounder rock with a steeper little fall. But again, it's still hidden. The sun is really just barely kissing. Okay. Over here on the brown, what we're going to do is just a couple touches of red. This red mixture I've got. Once it adds with the purple and Vandyke brown kind of mixture we had, it will really make a shadow soft color. I was trying to say, hey, I got a little bit of light. In fact, let's give him a crown. He's trying to shine. He's trying to get across that big boy. Just a little bit of light. That's it. Not too much. Go here. Do the same thing. We're just playing. I'm having fun. Squishing some paint. Smearing paint on canvas. That's what I do. Let's go over here. Make a little bit of a highlight. There we go. Alright. let's get into the closer mountains. We're gonna grab all this Vandyke brown, a little bit of that blue. Scrape.
So many choices on bikini.
Excuse me, just a
so
second.
many Tina Feys I could be. So I hired body doubles.
I apologize. I'm using some free music right now, so. Alright, let's grab and make a big range. Right there. Yep. Look at these dark colors that are automatically just exchanging with the canvas. Those little breaks right there. Yep. But let's kind of make this guy. Let's give him a little. We'll give him a little round head. And make this guy go. Right there. Yeah, I'm having fun. And again, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for the couple K likes right here, and the amount of people that are in this room. I really appreciate you popping in and watching me. Again, if you guys are new, my name's Oils with Mick, and I have a TikTok, obviously, but I've got a YouTube page where I put and post these full-length tutorials. Got a bit of an Instagram. You know, mainly I just paint for me and paint for fun. But I love the support. I love it. Middle of the week, a bunch of people just want to sit around and watch me paint. It's kind of boring to paint by myself these days, especially with the invention of social media, live streaming, and whatnot. I used to do this at home by myself because I was bored. Anyway, that ages me quite a bit. Let's move this range a little bit. Alright, I think we're ready for some more highlights. Alright, clean the knife, and we're going to come in and use up all this color, kind of make a very earthy, misty tone, or rusty tone, is what I mean to say. So let's cap this guy a little bit. Come right to the front. Right up to the edge. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the support. All the likes, whatnot. Alright, shall we finish this painting? This guy, he just needs a ground view. Not much. A little bit of sun's creeping around. Just enough to say, hey, we can share the sunlight, guys. We can share the sparkle together. Scrape up some extra paint there that exchanged. Little fan brush. Just whisk that away like it didn't happen. Oops. Got a little too rosy red there. Alright, let's go ahead. Boy, we used up all my cad yellow, most all my Vandyke brown, half the Alizarin crimson, but not very much of the Prussian blue. Whew, that's interesting. Okay. Let's get some rusty sparklers here. Cleaning up my palette, essentially. You guys were asking, when do I clean my palette? Clean it, clean it when I try to finish up the painting. I tell you, these days aren't cheap. Buddy. Alright, there we go. Now I think we got it. Yep, nice little fun painting. I best not mess around too much or I'll fiddle and make too many mistakes. So clean something up right there. act like that didn't happen either, folks. Anyway, there we are. So, let's recap. I used what was once cad yellow in the sky with a 1-inch brush. Magic white was on the canvas. Blended that. Alizarin crimson, very taste kind of came in, made those pinks and those oranges. Prussian blue, tasted that to make the sky. Then we swapped to a fan brush. Right here, this dirty old guy. We made a faint background. We made another one. Came in. Darker blue tones. Here we added Vandyke brown and more alizarin. Used the knife to kind of make rusty, earthy tones on the front, which is this guy right here. So, yeah, not too bad. Some magic white, 2 brushes, and 1 tool, and a big old messy palette. There we are. Let me give you guys a nice, good, unglared look. Let me, change lighting a bit, so you guys can really see kind of what I'm talking about. I don't know if that glares it for you all more or not. Or maybe, let me just shut that off for a second. There you go. Now you can kind of see the deep tones and richness, foreground and the sky. Yeah, alright. We'll go with that. That will be our B shot. That'll be maybe a auto-generated thumbnail. But that's my painting for the night. Washing my hands real quick. I really didn't get them that messy tonight, which is amazing as heck for a guy like me. But on that note, guys, I really appreciate you being here. Again, thank you for the support. I'm glad you guys took some time with me while I painted a nice little canyon sunset scene. Boy, that sun is powerful. Leaving that white makes all the difference, because that pushes all the brightness that way. You guys go that way, then they come this way, then they come to the front. Yeah, sometimes I surprise myself. But, yeah, I know. Oh, no. Must clean my brushes before I go. Okay. Got a dirty old fan brush. Again, we use that for all the mountain ranges, stuff like that. Put this little odorless paint thinner. I got a little scraper doodad here that helps clean it up, kind of a screen. Alright. I've got a rattle box down below. Now the fan brush isn't as fun, but here we go. One fan brush is clean. Now we'll grab the old 1-inch brush. We use that for the magic white, the yellow, the pinks, the oranges, even the blues. All that sunset is right here on this little brush. Anyway, we're going to clean it, wipe away today's painting, get ready for tomorrow's. That's kind of how I feel about life right now. Just finish tonight's business and be ready for tomorrow's. All right. Grab it, throw it down in the old beater box. Call it nice and clean. Then I am going to clean my palette knife tonight. Sometimes I skip that important part, so let's get that as cleaned up as I can get it. Ooh, ooh, do y'all see that? You saw the shine? Bing! Boy, I'm going to have to use that in a little recap video. All right, guys. I appreciate your time. Thank you for being here. Again, thank you for the follows. I see you. Follow me on YouTube. You can see the full-length video from start to finish. I could appreciate your help on Instagram also, Oils with Mick. But yeah, thank you guys. And you all have a wonderful night. Let's get through the week, into the weekend. Be well, my friends.